This is Callum for IFL TV. We're at the Sheffield Motorpoint Arena here for Brooke and Zinchenko fighting on the bill tonight, and the new WBC International Champion Callum Smith with trainer Joe Gallagher. You alright there, Matt?
Yeah, I'm alright. Just getting a prize signed. People can win it next week.
Okay, yeah. Plug Matchroom while you're at it, yeah.
Twitter. Thank you very much, mate. Well done.
Well, and Joe Gallagher, sorry. Well, it wasn't the first round, but it was the 6th round, so you've got your rounds and you've got another KO victory and a new belt as well. You must be pleased.
Yeah, very. I think perfect. I got a stoppage, but I also got some valuable rounds. People forget I haven't been past 1 round this year. Last time I done 4 was last year, so it's been a while. And as much as I do them in the gym, it's still it's different than fight night. And I think I learned more in that fight than I have in every one of the others. He was slippery, awkward, and he caught me a few times and I switched off. So it was a very, very good learning fight.
Acosta probably wished he hadn't got up from the first one, didn't he? Because he made it back up, and then the second one just absolutely finished him off.
Yeah, well, his reaction off the first one, I didn't think he was going to get up, and then he sort of just rose at 8. So then I thought, every boxer will tell you once you get 1 body shot, you only really need to touch in the same place, and it just comes back. So I knew he only needed to land 1, but I still had to be switched on because he come out swinging when he said box again. But thankfully I finally got another one and won me the fight.
Joe, people were saying that this was going to be a different calibre of opponent for Callum, and it was, because like I said, he didn't blow him out early. He took his time and just got the job done within 6 rounds.
That's right. His first 2 fights he went rounds. His last six fights have only been around, and he can do all the sparring with all the best fighters and the champions in the country, but you can't beat live competition. And what he had tonight was, people say he was a little bit over the hill. Yeah, he was, but he was coming on the back of 3 straight wins. He fought for a world title 2-3 years ago, and he was fighting, if you look on record, an 8-0 prospect. Like you say, but I thought Callum went out, stuck to the game plan really well, and finished him when we told him to start going through the gears, and he did do with a great body shot. There's no point going out, and you're seeing there, I think people are about these first round knockouts run. Callum went out, and I think you see in round 1, Callum didn't, you could tell he wasn't mad for this first round. He wasn't believing the hype. He was just going in there and sticking to the game plan, sticking to the job. Experienced fighter, bit of mind games, talking in there, that type of stuff, and that's all new for Callum. And like you say, he was a good operator. He boxed at world title level, and for Callum in all his 9th contest to stop him around more than what Stieglitz did, the current super middleweight champion, is I think a huge statement tonight on Callum Smith's behalf.
Like I said, it's been pointed out, Callum, that Acosta's been in with the likes of Stieglitz and Anthony Mundine and all these guys, so for you to go out there and, like I said, it makes no difference. It weren't the first round, is it? You've got your rounds in, which is what you've wanted, and you've got a good win.
The best of both worlds, really. I got 6 good rounds, and I've got another knockout on my record. So if they'd have asked me beforehand, I'd probably said I preferred that 6-round stoppage than the first one. So I'm pleased, and I think Joe's pleased. So that's the main thing.
After it sounds Coogan, no one likes to get hit. Well, everyone wondered what had happened when Callum Smith got hit tonight. He got hit a few shots around the back of the ear, around the lugs, and a few body shots as well, and he stood up to him there tonight. So I don't think when people start wondering, there's another box tick tonight as well, do you know what I mean? So I'm really pleased.
There's a handful of shows left for Matchroom between now and the end of the year. Ideally, how many times do you want him out left? Once?
1 more. Callum will be out 1 more, and that'll be it for the season. He'll be a pro in November, and he'll have his 10th fight then. So 10 fights in a year, 2 titles. I think that's enough and good of any debut year as a professional.
Are you aware of how many belts that your gym holds, Joe, or not really?
8 now. 8.
I knew you'd know.
7 fighters, isn't it?
7 fighters, but 8 belts.
2.
Yeah, 2, but it's 7.
Got 2 as well, hasn't he?
Yeah. No, it's 8. I've counted that in. It's 8. Yeah. 8.
Who's counting?
Eh?
Who's counting?
I don't know.
Do you think Wayne Rooney would be impressed with that?
Definitely text him beforehand, wishing him best luck. I'm sure once he checks his phone there'll be a good luck message saying well done from Rooney. So that's it. Yeah, the boy's delivering it. It's Mundo time, and I want people to start getting excited about him now. In 2014 he's got to be a huge year, and the progress he's making, I tell you what, he won't be far off knocking from a world title this time next year.
Do you know what show you're going to be fighting on?
No, there's been a few mentioned, but
we didn't want to talk until we got the show out of the way tonight. It's November the 23rd, possibly December the 14th, possibly a trip abroad. We'll see and sit down with Eddie, which is the best move. Fair play to Eddie and Matchroom for suggesting the opponent. It was good matchmaking that tonight.
Alright, Callum, Joe, thank you for talking to
Cheers,
IFL
thank you.
TV.
Just turn your camera. No, not to me, mate.
Oh.
Just down there. What the fuck's that?
What?
How do you have no socks on you?
What? No. Don't try and mug me off of my own thing, Liam Smith. Alright? That's what we do in Essex, Liam. You come down to Essex and I'll take your socks off you.
Alright, sir.
Thanks a lot.